Leo, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my dear fellow Leos. I'm wishing you fantastic August. We're going to see what your messages are. I'm using my unknown situation deck and the tarot to clarify. So we will dig in now. Let me cut the deck actually first. First is first. And then we continue. Thank you so much for being here. As always, I can't wait to see what are the hidden messages for you. I'll pull you 3 main cards, past, present, future, from the Oracle deck, and then we will clarify with the tarot. So this is a twist, something different that I'm doing for you. Let's see, for Leos, past. Show me here. The key to destiny. The key to your destiny is in your hands. That was in the past. We will dive in. We'll decipher. Present. Present for Leos. Please show us. What is it? The frozen land. Even in the coldest places, there are flames of hope. What is coming for you? What is the future? What's coming for Leos? Universe, show us. What is coming for Leos? Cards suddenly starting to be very active. Look at that. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune. OMG. Fortunes are always turning. Seize the opportunity to change the future. A lot of destiny, a lot of fortune telling here going on. Something is coming for you. This will be a big shift for you in your life. I feel it in my bones, even for myself. And I'm 100% sure that for all Leos, especially as the Leo season, August 2026, it will be the breaking point. Mark my words. So let's dive in. The key to destiny was in your past. The key to destiny is in your hands. I believe that you have gone through something that was, as I said, very shifting for you. A lot of you have had illuminations, maybe even spiritual understandings, spiritual premonitions that you hold the power, or maybe even you didn't know your own power, but something happened in the past that has illuminated you. It has given you knowledge. It has given you strength. It has given you understanding. Why am I saying that? I'm looking at the depictions of the oracle cards as well, the way I'm using them in this type of readings that I decided to make. It's all dark here. Look at this. There is only one hand, almost like from the divine, a ghostly hand, coming through with this. Is it like a mirror even? Look at how it looks. That illuminates and it's showing you something. It's almost like a magic. It's like a miracle. Revelation. This is why I feel that for a lot of you, whatever you have experienced, whatever you have gone through, whatever you had to overcome, there was a turning point. That turning point was very deep. It could have been spiritual, it could have been overall a deep understanding and asking the right questions. What is your path? What's within you? Where you want to go? Where you need to go? For some of you, even understanding and visions, how to achieve it, how to get there. I feel that this was a very powerful moment. And for a lot of you, it could have been, as I said, a significant findings, but within a very short period of time. This is how it feels. It was a sudden thing. And I'm just following the card, the depiction and the wording. Whatever it was shown to you, you understood that that's in your core, in your destiny, in your heart. I'm not saying that all of you have imagined it or have dreamt about it or have wanted it even. The specific thing, the specific vision, the specific path. However, you understood that this is the true you. This is how it feels. We will clarify. The frozen land is in the present. How do I feel about this card? So the card says, even in the coldest places, there are flames of hope. First of all, as I said, it feels that a lot of you, it's not necessarily that you expected to have these revelations, these understandings, these findings. Maybe it was something totally different than what you've been dreaming about, what you have been working towards. I'm not saying for all of you, but it just feels that for a lot of you it was like that. It was very different. Maybe even something that you kind of disagreed to do or that you should be doing. However, as I said, you connected with something very powerful within you. You connected with your intuition and you allowed divine guidance. Whether you liked it, whether you didn't like it, as I said, it feels like it's been different for the different people. Some of you were happy to understand that, others were not that happy or comfortable. So this card, the frozen land, for the present speaks that maybe you had to go even deeper. Maybe you had to even give yourself a little bit of time off, isolate yourself, try to calm everything around you so you can get a better understanding. Maybe even for some of you it feels that you weren't comfortable to share it with others, so it's like we're feeling out in the cold. I'm not saying that all of you have been struggling with that. It feels more like it was a willing thing to do because you felt that this is the right way to deal with whatever you had to process mentally and emotionally. However, for some of you, it might have been, actually we're talking about the present, so you still might be feeling a little bit alone in your thoughts, in your emotions, in your understandings, in your findings, in the path that you are maybe now looking at to take or working towards something, or just thinking even like a beginning of some sort. It just feels that it's something that you have to take for yourself, and that it's a destined path, and that nobody can really share it with you much or understand it even fully. This is how it feels. It feels that it's your destiny, but the honor and the burden is on your shoulders. And this is how it should be, and this is how it is, and you understand it very well. So, sometimes this is part of, as I said, even spiritual awakenings, and usually when we are stepping into a rightful destined path and we are fully aligning with our purpose and ourselves, of course it feels very often that we are totally alone on this path. But I'm not gonna go into these details now, they are unimportant now. So I just want to mention something else. The card says that even if you feel in the cold now, alone, maybe left out, or not able or willing or wanting to share much for whatever purpose, that is fine. This is what the card says. It is fine. Because even in the coldest places, there is always light. And the light is the symbol of the hope, of the warmth, of the positive state of mind. So, at presently, even if you are feeling, I'm repeating myself, even if you are feeling a little bit alone in this venture, in your understanding, in your taking maybe steps towards this destined path, the universe is telling you that it's absolutely fine and you don't have to worry about it. In the future, Leos, you gorgeous, beautiful, fiery Leos, Wheel of Fortune, look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. You are supported because you are stepping onto your rightful path. It is a destined path. It is an alignment with yourself. So of course the luck is going to be on your side. Of course you're going to be supported by the universe, unseen powers. Of course your guides have been around you and are around you and will be around you. This is what the cards are telling you. Even with the frozen land card, it speaks about As I said, divine protection and light. This is also, that's very symbolical. And now it reminds again. And it says, fortunes are always turning. Seize the opportunity to change the future. You are getting opportunities, or a opportunity that is for you, that will make the big difference, the big shift for you from black to white. It is your time now. It has been coming. I believe for a lot of you, you already know intuitively. As I said, because of the previous cards that we talked about, it feels that you know, you knew, or you discovered, but you definitely have the full knowledge and understanding what you're dealing with, what you are, who you are. Even for a lot of you, it feels like, and where you are going. Okay, absolutely amazing. Let's start clarifying now with the tarot. Let's see for the past, the key to destiny. What was this all about? And by the way, I didn't talk about that. The key to your destiny is in your hands. Also, I believe that you understood very, very well that, I think that I mentioned it, but that you hold the power. You are the power. You are the strength to find what your purpose and your destiny is, and to manifest it, to carve it, to make it happen. Okay, so the Hierophant, here we go. It clarifies the past. Hierophant speaks about commitment, structure, strength, golden rules, following the regulations, the rules, the established. The Hierophant also, though, can warn about feeling restricted by what's orthodox, what's established, and what is being forced upon us. I mean, naturally, as a process, by society, by traditions, by family, by examples, by what we witness, what we feel, what we see, right? That's all absolutely normal. We cannot avoid it. This is what life is. It throws all these intertwined scenarios, and we have to find our own selves. We have to find our truth. This is the challenge on this planet Earth. So, I believe that for a lot of you in the past, you felt that you have done everything right and you have achieved a lot. But it felt like this is not your true self. Being part of the orthodox, being part of the established, the golden rules are not working fantastically for you. They may be working, they may be beneficial, but for a lot of you, what I'm picking up is that they weren't your world. Something felt off. Even in your best case scenarios, experiences, something felt off. And this continuous nudge that something is off, and you'd see that for others is fine, was the constant reminder that you have to find your own purpose. You have to carve your own destiny. You have to step onto your path, but you have to understand yourself, what it is, and follow it. Find it and follow it. This is how it feels. I want one more card. I just want to clarify here. One more for the past, please, universe. What is this Hierophant all about here? Because the Hierophant, as I said, it's a very positive card. It's a major arcana. It's upright, but I'm just picking up intuitively on some things, so I want to make sure. Nine of Pentacles, yes. Nine of Pentacles is a very self-built, independent, freedom card. Making our life being solo and being very rich and abundant, and not codependent, dependent on others. A lot of freedom in the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, this is how it feels. You weren't feeling completely free wherever you've been, whatever you've been doing, no matter how well it would have been going on, or how successful, or how much you maybe achieved or have done. Something was feeling continuously off. Something was feeling like your wings are clipped. Or like your roar is hushed. Let's say we're talking about Leos here. You don't have wings, but you get my drift. So yeah, that's how it feels. Let's see now the present, the frozen land for Leos. Let's see. The frozen land, even in the coldest places, there are flames of hope, because we are never alone, always protected, always surrounded by our spirit guides. And what did I tell you? The Three of Swords is here. Heartbreak, heartache. You're dealing with something. You're dealing with something, as I said. Something that now literally you could have gone through something that broke your heart, or a betrayal, or something that fell. It can be. But for a lot of you, it can be that you literally had to face a lot of things. You had to go deeper, go within, and come to realizations that were uncomfortable. They were painful. They are, and maybe still, some of you are still dealing with that. They are painful, and I don't know, but it feels that a lot is to do with the fact that you feel that what you know now, what you understand now, how you see yourself and everything else and everyone else is asking you to be in your true power, to be a leader, which means that you have to be on your own. It's like a solo power. The leader and the king actually, in reality, is always alone. No matter how loved or how respected he may be, no matter how much he is supported, and maybe he has truly loyal friends and supporters around him. However, in his decisions and in his judgments, he is always alone, and he always has to protect his back. He cannot trust fully because he's the leader. We all know what the saying is, heaviest, what was it? The crown is heavy, the crown is heavy on the head, the heavy, you know what I mean? Crown and head, heavy crown, heavy head, yes, for the king. But what I wanted to say is that for a lot of you, I'm picking up that currently you're still dealing with this little bit of heaviness in your heart. If it's not a complete heartache and break, like what the Three of Swords speaks, maybe this card, if you're watching tarot. But it is heavy on your heart. That deep down there in your bones that on this path, on this road that you have to take and you are taking, which is your path, which is destined, you have to be on your own. I'm not talking about that it's a must to be single in life, of what I'm saying, or not having friends or socializing, but you cannot really share as much as before. You cannot really do the things that you've been doing like before. You cannot be as open, you cannot be as sincere, even maybe, and not even sincere, but as open and giving, because now you have certain responsibilities that you have to carry with this destiny. And maybe this feels a little bit that almost like you're a different person of a sort. You're not, as Leos are very social, yeah, they are very loving, they're very open, they're very sincere. They'll just say it as it is. They don't give a flying, you know what, if somebody feels jealous or whatever. They just say it. I've done this, I've done that, I don't have that, or I have that. It's just the truth. They don't really like the twisted games and manipulations and all these theatrics. Even though Leos can play very well, OMG. But it feels that yes, some things are heavy on your heart. Some things are heavy on your heart. Now, for some of you, I want to just mention there is a possibility as well, another scenario, because I'm looking at the cards again, that for some of you there was a destined turn and shift and changes for a certain partnership. Can be a love partnership, marriage even, or a structure of some sort that you were looking or are looking or are breaking away from. Nine of Pentacles, as I said, it's a very solo freedom card. So this is what's at the present. Let's see the future, what you don't see coming. Two cards flew out. Page of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. Yes, here we go. Page of Pentacles is your master student. He's a young energy, but he's very responsible. He's willing to learn quickly, and he's very, very hardworking. He'll put long hours, efforts. He's very goal-oriented. And as I said, very open to study and become a master quickly. So, beautiful grounded energy. Also, I like it a lot because the pages, they're all very light. They are like children. But the pentacle element in it, it's very grounded energy. So I like it because it's a grounded energy, but with this lightness for the page. So out of all the pages, to be honest, the Page of Pentacles is my favorite. That's a beautiful energy. Goal-oriented, work-oriented, self-improvement, mastery-oriented. Focus, focus, focus. Ace of Swords. Absolute breaking clarity. A breakthrough. The aha moment. This is what you don't see. And let's just remind that actually what is in the future and you don't see is this Wheel of Fortune. How much the luck is going to change for you. Because you are now aligned with yourself. And whatever you're going through now, isolation, loneliness, matters of the heart, and maybe disappointments or heaviness in the heart, or whatever you have to face and do, but you will be doing it. And the change of luck and the fortunate phase of your life is going to be like all of a sudden, like a lightning. This is how it feels. Sudden and quick. And this change, this positive change, that everything is aligning and moving into the right direction for you, is also going to come to you like a lightning strike. The Ace of Swords. Clarity, communication, breakthrough. But very sudden. Very sudden, very clear. So the shifts that are coming are going to be quickly moving and evolving, and you will feel it. You will feel it, you will see it, you will understand it. Beautiful. I want to pull one more card from the Oracle. Last card for Leos. Leos, what an interesting reading. I'm very happy to pull these. 3 cards came. They literally flew out of the deck. Did you see that? Unbelievable. I'm going to take them. I'm just showing you. Black Cat. People who are silent may have something brewing inside them that you wouldn't believe. Ace of Swords is actually communication as well, a sudden communication. So there is a lot coming for you, a lot of changes, so distant changes. The dawn of darkness. Finding the light in the darkness. Again, it speaks that there is hope and light in the dark, in the frozen land. It speaks about the same. Even this frozen land, as you see, it's depicted like it's during the night. A second card that is almost in the same vibe. You are finding your light. This is what it says. You are finding your light because you are aligning and you're stepping onto your destined path. And again, we have dark night with the lights. Look at this. Unbelievable. And the next card is very similar. Invisible barrier. Breaking down invisible barriers and welcoming new horizons. I am telling you that you are doing some amazing internal work, most probably within you, aligning, and receiving knowledge and understanding and illuminations, and you're pulling these energies and the flow of everything to push you through ahead and upward. Amazing. Look at this card again. We're in the night with this light shooting through. Looks like I don't know, it's not a volcano, but some sort of a mountain there. But look at him, and he's again alone. Do you see that? Here again we have alone. Yeah, do you see that? Don't know if you see them well. Do you see? I will show you. We have a person walking alone, and where did I see? That's it. But on both of the cards, a person, solo person walking alone. So, black cat, also a very spiritual symbol. The black cat is associated with spirituality, witchcraft, magic. It's very magical. The way it feels here for you is that it is very magical. You are breaking barriers. You're freeing yourself. This is how it feels. You're freeing yourself from orthodox, from structures, from inherited even way of thinking. This is how it feels for some of you. For others, as I mentioned already, it can be literally breaking away from structure, from organization, from commitment, can be partnership, marriage, anything really. Or connections that we see them as restrictive. Not now anymore compatible with the new path that we are taking. This will be very clear for you. Everything is going to be absolutely clear and illuminated. There will be no confusion. The only thing that you have to deal with is this a realization and understanding, this heavy heart, that it is a very solo path. Even if you are not solo and single and alone, as I said, physically in your life, whatever you're doing, it will feel that you cannot fully share. Or even if you're sharing, the people around you are not on this wavelength to understand. Not now, at least. This, of course, will change if you're projecting that you want to connect with your soul tribe. So, absolutely amazing reading. Leos, happy birthday again to you. You're gorgeous. My birthday is on the 10th of August. So, let me pull you here. One, She's Oracle. OMG, I didn't expect these cards. Very, very strong. Very destiny and Wheel of Fortune here. I cannot believe it. And so much synchronicities between the cards, in the depictions, in the colors. Let me pull you now one. I put on a mask when. Cannot believe it. I just spoke earlier that it feels that for a lot of you, you're breaking away from what's been shaping us, what's been put upon us, which is no longer us. I put on a mask when about escaping oneself through harmful habits, overwork, emotional numbing. But the body doesn't stay silent. It waits to be heard. When do I ignore my body's signals? What is my body trying to tell me through discomfort? So, this was from me, and I hope that this is of help and service for you. It was an honor to be here for you beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous Leos, my fellow Leos. I'm sending you bright light, healing energy with my Labradorite. Accept if you like. I'm wishing you again happy birthday. Enjoy the month. Very strong, potent, of course, Leo season. Be powerful, be beautiful, be outgoing, be outspoken, be yourselves, love yourself, and just enjoy life. So, peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do. Bye.